Check, check. There we go. Hey, everybody. All right. We are back. I've got a bunch of partial information. But we have a couple of main goals in mind. I'm just going to stop the clock. It'll take us a few seconds to actually get into a day here anyway. What are we on? Day 11? Some of these days have been very long. Some of them have been pretty short. Boy, even just the intro screen is now a spoiler. All right, let's do our outer room first, which is an immediate, almost loss of 10 steps. Rooms are more likely to contain digging spots, blessings that I don't know if are blessings or curses. Do I have a list of blessings somewhere? Items for trade doesn't matter unless we have money. Have I unlocked this room? I don't think I've unlocked this room. I'm going to do trading post just so it's a thing that I've chosen. I wish I could see from that screen which ones I've picked. Dynamite, a little too dangerous to pick up. Okay. Oh, what have we here? Do that in a moment. You have no items to trade. Oh, okay. Is it... Because you're not showing me what you have. Is it a straight up swap? I bring you something specific, you give me something specific? Hey, Sophia. Welcome in. How's your work? Oh, I see. Okay, that cycles them around you. If I click a yellow, it tries to move up. But now I've got you stuck in the bottom corner. And you're gonna stay like this. Well, this is a dead puzzle. Oh, it's got a restart button. Okay, good. Work is work. I can't see it, and yet I know exactly where you are. Yeah, yeah. So how would I move purple to a side? Doesn't seem like it would be possible. Yeah. Okay. Clicking a yellow moves it up. don't know what I'm trying to make is the real problem with this puzzle box. All right, I know how the buttons work, but I don't know what my goal is. Wait, that one doesn't reset it? Oh. Oh. It resets it if it's blank. If there's a yellow there, I'm trying to make all the outsides yellow. Okay. Bam. You've been awarded an allowance token. Your allowance has been permanently increased by 2. Okay. Neato. All right, got that done. Sometimes the hard part is just figuring out what the puzzle is. What am I doing with the information I have? All right. Ooh, it counted for today, so our allowance was 3. All right, what do we got? Maybe we just start with a storeroom? We like gems. And a battery. Some are obscure as fuck. Yeah, they are. I know there's things that I've seen that are going to be puzzles, but I just don't know what to do with them. I think we're going to try and run our whole day first and then take our items out to the trading post to figure out how the trading post works. And see if it's specific items for specific items. Let's go left first. Indoor nursery. Whenever you draft another green room, 2 gems will sprout in this room. That is a lot of gems, and we have extra greens in our deck right now. I'm going to take that. And I'll probably be coming back to this room quite a bit. Okay, well, that's one way to grow flowers. The Red Prince by Marion Marigold. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. He never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he were ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? A story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in this same room. The story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book. The red book we just read. But we're the blueprints. We like blue. Alright, well, let's go explore the house. And I'm absolutely inclined to just pick courtyards. So you're telling me there's going to be 2 gems in here now, right? Oh, and the flowers. Sledgehammer. Closet, a nook. Closet is more items, and then I'm kind of stuck going the other direction. Let's do nook. We can find items in normal rooms. Not this particular normal room. There's the workshop, hallway. Let's do a hallway. Clock and a lock. That's a letter I didn't have. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft. That's funny. That would make this a very gem-heavy run for them to not cost gems, and then I just keep getting gems. Sure, we'll see how that turns out. I haven't been on the terrace yet. Hey, there's a gem in here. Oh, there's a statue. I wonder if that's important. Boudoir, corridor. Drawing room. Hey, Star Pete. How are you? Do the drawing room so we have options. Gems shouldn't be an issue. Crap. I needed pictures in this room. Oh, is it this? Rodden Road. Excellent, there are pictures. What do you have to, Star Pete? I'm doing just fine. You know how life is. Taking it easy, doing some puzzles, having a little fun. Go den. Let's go den. I might need the workshop at some point, but I'm not sure. Trunk? Trunks are free? Oh, 3 keys. Alright, keys aren't going to be a problem for now. I say for now because inevitably there'll be a problem later. Courtyard. Yep, may as well do a courtyard. Ooh, metal detector. Greater chance of finding keys and coins. Food for sale, items for sale, billiard room. Billiard room is yet more keys. Kitchen sells food. You never know when steps are going to be an issue. Let's do billiard room. Sometimes it's got a key card in it. I see the coin metal detector. Is there more? Is it behind the dartboard? No. Oh, there's just a key on the floor. Excellent. 618. Doing some math. Another full Subnautica run. This game is tempting, and as much as this is a thing I shouldn't say, if you're gonna play it, don't watch me play too much, because the puzzles are half the fun. Being alone in a big house or on an alien planet sounds pretty awesome right now. Life. 6 minus 1, 5, 15, 3. 4, 16, 11, 22, 2. The silver key. Unlocking a door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors. Alright. That's vague. Let's do West Wing so we can keep going. Pantry. I like that better than the bedroom here, because the pantry's going to have food in it, and it's going to give us coins. One very unfulfilling apple. It just gives you options that have 3 or 4 doors. Okay. So if we get down to a last room where I absolutely need to be able to go in multiple directions. Smart. Smart. That's exactly how you should watch this game. In the background, perhaps while doing something else with the sound off. Security. We should have a security room. Hi, Doodle. No. Oh, there are pictures in security. Can only use the key if the door is locked. Good heads up. What was I going to do in here? Oh, the picture. I am in this room. Okay. DAT. Well, let's go this way first then. Is it locked from the other side? I wonder, I wonder. Observatory parlor. Parlor? Swerve left. coin purse. All right, these are fun. The other two statements have identical wording. This box and the blue box are both empty. This box and the white box are both empty. This is false. Both of these must be true. So it must be in the black box. Gotta be here for the kitties. I have one today. I can put myself down in the corner, perhaps? She's not really even on screen. She's got her head down. Well, she's here anyway. All right, where am I? Got this one already. Another courtyard. Do another courtyard. That's gems. I'm gonna have to run back and get those gems. It's also an item. It's a shovel. So we can dig up all these courtyards. A couple of coins. Some worthless pebbles. Alright, we're gonna have to start using keys. Commissary has items for sale? Or yet another courtyard? Old shoe. Either the courtyard does not always have an item, or we got all the available items for the courtyard. Key on the ground I would have never found without the metal detector. Courtyards don't have pictures. So that's not as helpful. Rumpus Room has 8 coins? I don't think I've ever taken the Rumpus Room. Let's take that. Get the coins so the metal detector will stop. Ooh, backgammon. Checkers. I can't bend down to see the other ones. Alzara? Ooh. We can get our fortune read. Ah, this is the one I don't know.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
That's why I gave you the coin.
The image is becoming clear. I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag.
Kitty.
I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find.
Damn.
Beyond the dark waters.
Elzara has no faith.
What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay. Well, that was a thing. Secret passage. We like secret passages. I could also just use the bedroom here and fill everything in down here from the drawing room and security. See if knowing more helps. I mean, I'm gonna keep using him as long as I've got keys. Let's go secret passage. At some point I'm gonna have to go back and find all those gems. Oh, this is the one I have already. Okay. Show me my rooms. I'm missing a lot of shops. If I do shops, I can definitely get one for free. And it'll actually give me choices. Oh, aquarium. They tricked me with aquarium. Commissary takes me to the right. Aquarium at least lets me go straight. Take the commissary. I'm sitting on too much money to not take the commissary. Stage and stag? I don't have... Oh, you sell upgrade discs. Wow. Oh, I know what I'm saving my money for. Do you sell me more than one? No, you will only sell me one. Knowledge is power. Okay. Well, it looks like we're heading back. Or we could just go to the courtyard. Veranda. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. That stacks well. More coins? The one time you could buy the disc, you didn't get a computer room? I worry about that. It happened once before. Luckily, we were still able to get a disc later. Ooh, dice. Having a couple dice in your back pocket is great. Laboratory. Alright, we're gonna hop in here and then we're gonna run back so that we make sure we have gems. Oh, don't get on the computer. Oh no, I do need to set up an experiment. Alright, what do we got? Immediately, whenever you spend 2 or more gems during a draft, whenever you draft a shop, gain a key, a gem, or a gold randomly, lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold, add a small chest to the entrance. I'm heading back towards the entrance, so maybe I just drop a small chest there. Not the greatest experiment options. And here comes our room upgrade. Come on, something useful. Courtyard. Well, +2 gems, 5 dig spots. The corridor is always left unlocked. Just throw some gems in there, I guess. Always left unlocked turns it into a hallway as well. All right, back we go. We're going to waste a bunch of steps. Save the key. Just go around. Let's just go around. Did I miss anything? I'm missing 10 gems in a trunk. We knew that. Oh, dig spots. I forgot we didn't get the shovel till later. A worthless brick. Some pebbles. More coins. We have 21 coins. Ooh, a turnip. +6 movement. Excellent. Two more dice. Infinity coins. All right, we've got a lot of stuff and not a lot of directions we can go. Steps might be my biggest weakness for this run, if I'm not careful. Another courtyard. Dining room. Dining room will have food immediately. A coupon book. Save 1 money on each purchase you make. All right. Fish. Hey, Mike. This is a great game. The puzzles are fantastic, and watching it at all can completely ruin it. I've had to say this before. If you think you're gonna play this one, don't watch because everything is a spoiler. The crazy part is that almost everything you do gives something away. Every time I walk into a room, I'm doing some sort of tiny puzzle that you're like, man, I wanted to learn that on my own. And part of that includes figuring out what is and is not a puzzle. But yes, I can highly recommend this game. All right, this room is good. I do appreciate the lurk, but yes, an awful thing to say, but man, you can't watch a stream if you're going to play it. Maybe short bursts so that major plot points don't get ruined. But yesterday is a great example. I went and raided Asaya, who was playing it, and as soon as he saw saw the raid coming in, he shut down what he was doing on his screen. He's like, I'm looking at something that's a spoiler right now. So he turned it off. But yeah, great game. Highly recommend. And I appreciate the lurk. All right. Yep. Well, I was wondering about that when I opened up the basement. I wasn't sure if you had gotten down to the reservoir yet, because you saw me get the key, and then you saw me drain out the water. Yeah, yeah, this definitely qualifies for the game of the year. It's pretty early in the year, though. Okay, good. But I mean, just that one thing. I thought I was done. I thought that my day was kind of complete. I was like, "Oh, I got this key. I've got nothing to do with it." There was a probability that I just ended my day right then and there. Luckily, I didn't do that. All right, yet another courtyard. Which gives us 2 gems. A lockbox, because why not? We've got the sledgehammer. 3 more keys. Just the existence of the basement is a spoiler. Yes, it is. A worthless nail. Random key. More coins. I have so much money. I need to draft a store of some kind. Spread gems to green rooms. Well, that's the direction I need to go. Just load this house up with gems. Buried below, occasionally you may discover small mounds of dirt in certain rooms of the estate. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate these suspicious dig spots. More coins. Crap. Crap. Am I stuck with key cards? I neglected that possibility. take this opportunity to go to the trading post. Okay, Sophia. I'll see you around. Oh, I should be grabbing gems in these rooms. Maybe the trading post will have a key card or something in it. We've still got a lot of steps left. I've got reroll die. I just need to be able to get into the rooms. All right, trading post, how do you work? Battery pack for a magnifying glass. Sledgehammer for car keys. Metal detector for key card. I see. Silver key for key card. So yeah, specific things trade for specific things. I'm going to keep my metal. I'm going to trade away the silver key for the key card. Or maybe I don't need that. You know what? I've got reroll die. Let's get rid of that silver key. Or I could say I have a ton of keys and I don't need the metal detector anymore. No, let's do that. Keycard for metal detector. Okay. Okay, I've got a keycard. We're back to step count being the main issue. All right, let's head to that patio first. Go to security first, or don't bother? Let's not bother. I was gonna say make more rooms with key cards, but I think I'm better off just saving the steps. I do in fact want the pool. Ugh. Nope, I don't know this one. Spreads keys throughout the house. I haven't had the locker room yet. I'm inclined to grab it, even though I wanted to be able to go up to the commissary. It's fine. Oh. Oh, there's a bunch of lockers. A bunch of lockers. I've got this one already. Well, if we have movement, I know where we need to go to use our keys. Good spot for a closet. I don't want red rooms. Not really. Even though I haven't been in the furnace yet. Okay, got that one. Were there pictures in the pool? Yes, it's one of the ones I don't know. Oh. Oh, I get it. Ten intent. The kitchen has food. Pump room. I'm gonna need to go corridor. So we can keep going this direction. Coat and coast. The vault. Go chapel so we can get more rooms. I don't have the specific thing I need for the vault. And money isn't a problem right now. Paying our tithing. Okay. Kitchen. Kitchen dead ends, but make sure I don't run out of steps. All of these kind of dead end. I'm gonna take the kitchen and hope the chapel takes us around. I want to be able to walk around. I should just go in there and spend all my money. The main course is in the dining room. Yep, I already ate the main course. 5 steps for every green room in your house. That's a lot of steps. That's plus 45 steps. I feel like 82 is probably enough. Oh look, another courtyard. Another metal detector. An old tin can. The car keys. Is it possible that I can get every item and still not actually be able to do anything? There's only room for 5 more items. Observatory curves to the left. And gets us a star. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Oh. Well, I don't know how common they needed to be. There were no pictures here. I don't know if there were any in the chapel. Box. Box. Square. Cube. Brush. Nope, I don't know that one. Luxury items for sale. Okay. What kind of luxury items for sale? You holding a match? Fire? Some of these are very tough. All right, what's luxury? A moon pendant. If you call it a day while wearing the moon pendant, you'll start tomorrow with 2 of the items in your inventory. Master key opens all normal doors. Chronograph. You are more likely to draw the timed rooms tomorrow while drafting. Whenever you gain steps from eating, gain twice that many steps. I mean, moon pendant seems like the way to go here. Can't just break that wall down. Light. Fire. Hold. Jeez. It's not great. This one needs to go straight. Aquarium. Aquarium doesn't go straight. Great Hall, another room with a bunch of locked doors. Alright, I'm gonna use the special key here. See what our silver key gets us. Chamber of Mirrors. You can now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. Oh. It's a dead end. I'm gonna take the passageway. If there's pictures in here, they're gonna be behind the doors. Using all my keys. The Cloister. It's free. Use it. Cannot dig those. Key for each bedroom in your house. Mail room. Mailroom's not a bad plan. I don't have any bedrooms. All right. An order has been placed for next time. Yeah, I don't know what colors I need. Tie and time? Nothing else in here? Nothing else in here. The rotunda spins. We can go multiple directions with that. Hallways are always unlocked. I have plenty of gems. It's not like I can't afford the rotunda, so I'll take that. What am I trying to get here? I'm not even sure what I'm going for. +1 step for each room in your house. Less likely to find items. There's the pump room. That's one of the things I'm missing. Okay. Something special. A room I really want to get, because I've got all the redraws in the world here. Music room, no help. Vault, no help, because I don't need the money for anything, and I don't have the vault key. Utility closet. Can I use that? No, not really. Library, no help. Vault again. Well, I don't think I've had the study yet, so I guess I'll take the study. No pictures in here, no pictures in here. Got a safe. Okay, nope, I have no idea what the safe code is. Base and ace. Beard and Bard. Sturdy. Oh, sturdy and study. That's a tough one. Vile and viral. Smile mile. Draft raft. Craft raft. I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms of the house. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think this can be pulled off by Thursday. Chief and Chef. Okay. "44 letters in the message. Base ace. Unused pairings. Groan and gown." Hmm. I'm not sure how that fits. Okay. Well, I can run back through the whole house and grab keys. And then make my way back up to the Great Hall and the locker room. Because there's going to be random keys strewn about the house. Frickin' box. I don't know this one. Some of these are tough, and I'm just going to have to write down what the pictures are and think about it. Could be wood, could be box, square, cube. Contain. Oh, I just don't know. Sadly, there's going to be a bunch of them that I just don't know, I think. I don't need the gems. The gems don't help me. Spread keys throughout the house. Yeah, but where'd you put them? Oh, I'm 1 coin short. Because my metal detector should be going off. if I go near a key. But it is not going off. What row am I on? Row 4. No, I need those 2 rooms. You're telling me there's 7 keys somewhere. Let's take the pantry route. Six keys somewhere. Too bad I can't do anything with all these gems. Would have been crazy to get the freezer room in this one. Check the terrace. Okay. Then we go right. Well, if I didn't get them all, I'm probably not going to find them now. Let's try and open these lockers. Bunch of coins. We could go back and buy a key in the commissary. Mathematics worksheet. Directions. Find each sum without using signs. This is clearly important for something, but I don't know what. So let's just take a quick screenshot. Money probably should have set off the metal detector. Wow, there's so many of these. I can't get back to the rotunda. I have to go all the way back around to get back to the commissary. To get one key to open one more locker. Oh. I can buy 3 keys. And I can open 3 more lockers. Did I miss any keys? I missed 2 keys somewhere. Okay. Oh, there also might be some in the Great Hall. I bet there are some in the Great Hall. Because my metal detector went off in there. Maybe I go there first because I can use the metal detector and narrow it down. Thanks, metal detector. All right, back we go. Now we've got 4 keys for the locker room. Yeah, I got that one. Kirk Durham is a pseudonym. Do I know that name? No. My god, there are so many lockers. Just in case I didn't have enough money for the nothing that there is left to spend money on. Okay. Well. That was a pretty good house. I don't think there's anything else I can do today. Kind of wish I had a workshop so I could jam a bunch of this stuff together. I wonder if it'll let me trade the moon pendant at the trading post. You know what? Instead of just ending the day, let's try and run outside. Oh, I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. mountain always look like that? Suspicious bush. You'll trade it for a compass? I don't feel like you would trade me back for the right item if I wanted to make that trade with you. A key card for lockpicks would have been good earlier. Do I want to get rid of anything for something else? Trade the coupon book for the compass. Or the car keys. Car keys is so expensive. It has a singular use. Okay. All right. That's our day. Let's call it. If you call it a day while wearing the moon pendant tomorrow, you will start with 2 of the items in your inventory. 2 free items today. 11 green rooms. We hit 42. 9 of them were new. And I still don't feel like I learned much. That's a crest. That's a crest on the box. Coin purse and sledgehammer. Could be worse. I immediately got a coin because of our allowance. I haven't been back to my campsite in a while. Tomb. Each time you draft a dead end in your house, put 5 coins in the tomb. That's good if we were trying to get money for something. Shelter protects you from the negative effects of the next 3 red rooms drafted. Tool shed gives me stuff. Since we already have a couple of things, I'm going to take the tool shed. Metal detector, good. Wrench, okay. Sleepy kitty. All right. Storeroom is a bunch of stuff right off the bat. Not worried about the paintings in the last 3 rows, or sorry, the first 3 rows, except for the very bottom right corner. Items for sale. Let's go spare room. I'm gonna need to set a goal. The office I'm torn between getting stuff in the mailroom and drafting an office that I haven't seen. Have you already been in all the outer rooms? No. No, I have not. I should draft the office just because I haven't drafted it yet. I hate to spend my gems on it. I am still missing 3 of the outer rooms. Well, actually, one of them's the tomb, one is the nuclear shelter. Which were both in today's draft options. And then there's the schoolhouse, which we drafted the schoolhouse, but then we only drafted 1 classroom. So I want to do schoolhouse again and try and get more classrooms. Because I'm sure that's going to matter too. Ooh, upgrade disc. Excellent. I have no idea what that just did, but it did something. Bridget, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be hearings or herrings, but knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. Okay. Yeah, the upgrades are great. The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there's enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. We found a lever once. I've never drafted the greenhouse. Oh no. Okay. We've managed to get into the west. I've not gotten in from the east. I see no reason not to immediately do an upgrade. The Nook. Already a good room, giving us a key. 2 keys. Bacon and eggs. You will always draw a library while drawing in this room. Nook, Breakfast Nook are both really good. We've read most of the stuff in the library. Well, we've read a couple of things in the library, I should say. I got the 2 that I thought were the most important. Keys always ends up being an issue before bacon and eggs becomes an issue. So let's make it a double key room. All right, computer, what do you actually do? Run payroll. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room. This includes each servant's quarter and maid chamber currently on the estate. Oh. Can we say no to bacon? Who says no to bacon? I don't have any of these on the estate, so running payroll won't do me any good. The office can facilitate a modest distribution of coins withdrawn from the staff incentive program. These coins are spread, distributed in a number of rooms currently active throughout the estate. So if I do it now, is it going to put more money in fewer rooms? Or is it going to put down less money because I have fewer rooms? Modest distribution of coins withdrawn from the staff incentive program. These coins are spread, distributed in a number of rooms currently active throughout the estate. I feel like I spread it now, and that's an easy way for me to find out. If there's only like 2 or 3 coins. Then I know I need to wait for more rooms next time. Here's the office safe. I'm pretty sure this is the incorrect code. Yeah, that's what I thought. No, I don't know what the code is. The one paper that we saw that gave us an idea of what the code would be was a liar paper. Okay, it wasn't a lot of coins. I cannot log into the network. I have not figured out a login yet. Just grab the den. We like gems. Gems get us new rooms. Oh, it put coins down here? I almost missed those. If it hadn't been for the metal detector, I would have missed them. Yeah, I haven't found any safe codes. I haven't found a login for the network. I haven't quite figured out all the paintings. Workshop. I can afford to make this a dead end because we have an up route through the entrance hall. So I'm inclined to take closet here. I don't have a lot of stuff to stick together in the workshop. Oh, but I know there's going to be something important in the workshop eventually. And I'm going to have to figure out what some of the combinations are. It's just tough to take it early. All right, we're going to take closet for now. I immediately tried password. All right, we got a rabbit's foot. That probably means I'll be able to put some things together if we get a workshop now. Breaker box is useful. Commissary could be useful. A bunch of gems, magnifying glass, a shovel. I'm tempted to buy these. Not sure what else I need the magnifying glass for. All right, maybe we'll get more money. There's the workshop. All right, if you're going to be that way, I'll take the workshop. The broken lever. So now I need a greenhouse? Detector shovel. Okay. Lucky purse. All right, I feel like I have to make these things. All right, lucky purse, what do you do? Doubles all the money you find. Oh, it's a better purse. All right. I'm not as likely to find items now. I should have thought of that before I used the rabbit's foot. All right, detector shovel. Greater chance of finding coins and keys, much greater chance of finding coins and keys while digging. Is it still going to give me the beep beep? Library, the nook, the parlor. Still don't need to go back to the right because we can always run back to the entrance hall. So let's take the parlor for now. Again, I don't know exactly what I'm looking for. The other two boxes are empty. The other two boxes are blue. The other two boxes are true. Well, this one's false, which means this one's false. Which means the other two boxes are empty and this one has the gems. That's a synergy with purse. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's going to be a lot of coins if we get lucky and find some digging spots. Observatory, hallway. We're going to need more keys. Ah. Greenhouse looking better and better, yeah. Let's go left. Wonder if I'll get lucky enough to find the greenhouse. Chapel's gonna take my money. Security could be useful. Security is useful but not necessary. Alright, we'll put down a chapel, but we'll go the other way. For now. Kitchen or pantry. Kitchen goes back the way we came. Let's go pantry, and then I think I'm going to take this opportunity to run back to the entrance hall. Which might be a mistake. What's Sleeping Mask doing in the coat check? I needed to test how coat check worked. And I was afraid that whatever item I put in there, I was going to permanently lose unless I got coat check again. So I put the sleeping mask in there. And now I don't want to go get it. So it's just kind of lost forever until I decide I need a sleeping mask. All right, let's go pantry. I'm gonna leave all of this to the entrance hall if we manage to make it back down there. Banana. That's so much money. I forgot about the double money for a moment. All right, what is this? Fur and fire? Okay. I've got the last probably 5 words. Unfortunately, I need the first 4 for it to make sense. So I need to figure out these. We're getting into key domain. That was why I was tempted to go back down here. All right, let's use them. Security's back. Let's do a library. Let's do a library. There are still books I haven't checked out. What's this? What's this? Do I specifically have to walk that path? It's literally a treasure map. The Everything app. That's where the servers are. Okay. So let's call that C4. So it either thinks it's in this room or I have to walk that particular path to get there, which this is blocked off this run. There's no connection between these two. Oh, a sightseer's guide to Reddington. The third largest city in Fen Ares and the site of the former capital, Reddington, is synonymous with mountains, mystery, and magic. Most tourists head straight for the boardwalk and don't get much further than the botanical gardens. However, Reddington has much more to offer. Spectacular scenery, a historical castle, and a charming underground bazaar reward visitors who wish to explore further. Reddington is that type of unique, enchanting place that lingers in your mind and memories long after you leave her. The Botanical Garden. Oh no. The Botanical Gardens, Reddington's most popular attraction and guaranteed crowd pleaser. The Botanical Gardens is loved by both locals and visitors for its Ajuran canopy and mausoleum, its petal-covered trails, and the mind-boggling variety of flowers. This is the reason springtime is Reddington's busiest season. Hi, dude. Hi, dude. Situated just east of town, the Botanical Gardens offer a scenic and captivating tableau of natural countryside. A cobblestone trail meanders past over 1,000 species of tropical plants, each remarkable in its own right, yet even more stunning set against the spectacular backdrop of the Reddington Mountains. Allow yourself at least an hour to indulge in this picturesque walk, which concludes at Mainway Station. Ilex X Meservy, a specimen of holly unique to Reddington Mountain. Holly. One of those pictures was holly and holy, wasn't it? Damn it. Featherfall Keep, you'll find sitting at the base of Mount Perma, Reddington's second highest summit, a historic site described by scholars as significantly important to the realm's past. Featherfall Keep, the former home of Lord William Epson, has until recently always been a private residence, serving as a family home to the Ebsons since before the Third Era. Are you just laying on your sister? Don't just lay on top of her. After the death of Lord Epson, his oldest son, Lionel Epson, left the estate never to return. However, the daughter stayed, maintaining the residence and its staff until her marriage in 1951. At that point, Featherfall Keep ceased to be a family residence. It began operating as a historic house museum and tourist attraction, and the estate was designated a National Historic Landmark in 1972. It is still believed by many that Featherfall was built by the first king of Orinda Ares when Reddington was still the capital. However, surface documents containing conflicting dates have recently cast some doubt on the long-standing myth. Trinsdale Lake. Close your eyes and imagine tranquil, serene stillness, rolling fogs, clear water, and gliding swans. In the midst of all the beauty sits Trinsdale Lake, one of the Fen Ares' premier vacation destinations, exclusive for its more privileged citizens. The lakeside resort and cabins have been frequented by royalty and the realm's gentry for generations. However, on the southern shore of the lake, tourists are free to enjoy the views and rub elbows with the rich and famous in the 100 Bells Tea Room, which is open to the public for lunch on Mondays and Fridays. Mount Holly. An elevation of 11,220 feet, Mount Holly is the tallest mountain in the Reddington Range and the highest peak in the entire realm. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climbing Mount Holly Trail is a beautiful experience and one that many hikers and explorers will want to do at least once. It's only a few hours from Reddington to get to the trailhead, and you won't need any local guides or special gear if you tackle the trail during the summer seasons. However, those willing to give this mountain a significant amount of planning and research will be greatly rewarded, whether or not they actually summit. On the opposite side of the peak, far from the trail, rests the estate of Mount Holly, nestled between the summit's northern slope and saddle. This 80-acre mountain residence is almost as old as Reddington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private since the closing of Mount Holly Schoolhouse in '66. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture at a distance from one of the trail's many north-facing overlooks. Mainway Station Bazaar. For the sentimental tourist wishing to pick up a souvenir to remember their stay, one might try braving the Mainway Station Bazaar. But don't be too hasty. Without proper guidance, the Mainway Station can be a dangerous place. Located underground, this unique marketplace was once Reddington's central railway station, in the time when the realm's trains were still in service. Now the turnstiles, footbridge, and platform have been appropriated and turned into a cavern of tents and torches. It's throwing all the words from the pictures in here, but I have to pick them out. Torch is one I'm probably going to need to keep an eye on. Whether you are bargain hunting, looking for adventure, or finding a memento to commemorate your visit, the Mainway Station Bazaar will be a worthy conclusion to your sightseeing adventure in Reddington. Okay. That was quite the adventure. What was this book again? Oh, it's How Long I've Been Playing. Awesome. Puzzle records. 5 upgrade discs. Okay, I have the letter for this room, yes. I have everything but this one. Conference room. Whenever items would be spread throughout the house, they are instead placed in the conference room. I think I'm good with that. I don't have any bedrooms. This would be 1 key. Master bedroom would give me more steps, which is tempting for later. I don't get a lot of things spread out, but these two are dead ends. So I'm going to go conference room. And then find nothing. Patio. Spreads gems to each green room. This is the only green room. All of these dead end here. Buy food? Maybe I buy some food. I can also figure out what the main course is. Porterhouse steak. Have the showroom? I don't know if I've even seen the showroom. 10 steps and add morning room to today's draft pool. Well, I need to get that because I don't know what the morning room is. Now I'm concerned that I should have added the bacon and eggs to the Nook because the morning room might be important. Banana. Buy a banana? Buy a couple bananas? And then go through the chapel? Or head all the way back down to the entrance room? Is this locked? No. Morning room. Tomorrow you'll start with 2 gems. That's a good one. Damn. All right, bacon eggs was better. I should have done bacon and eggs. I learned a valuable lesson. Car keys and an upgrade disc. And we're gonna walk by a computer. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. In the blue hours of Wednesday morning, the venerable Baron of Mount Holly, Herbert S. Sinclair, passed away at the ripe age of 73 after a prolonged struggle with a heart condition that had been kept from the public eye until his final days. Esteemed as a pillar of society and renowned for his penchant for crafting puzzles, he was a source of endless fascination to our readers over the years, not least through his popular column Baron Bafflers, which he penned for over a decade. The particulars of the announcement of his successor yesterday has left his devoted followers with one last intrigue to ponder. The reading of his will precipitated a flurry of speculation, for his niece and presumptive heir, the much beloved and lamented Mary Matthew Jones, has been missing, presumed deceased, for the past 6 years. Mrs. Jones, better known to our readers by her pen name Marian Marigold, enchanted the hearts and minds of children across the realm with the literary creations such as The Red Prince, Swimbird, and A New Clue. Her disappearance remains one of the age's most tragic mysteries. With her whereabouts unknown, it was Marigold's own son, Simon P. Jones, a lad of but 14 summers, who was yesterday named the provisional heir to the sprawling Cinca Empire. However, this vast inheritance is accompanied by an undisclosed contractual condition. Given the Baron's well-known penchant for tests of mettle and wit, it's clear that the young heir from Reddington, distinguished in his own right as last year's county science fair runner-up, faces an extraordinary challenge in the coming weeks. I am up for the challenge. Okay, are you locked? Locked, okay. Now we head back. Now we waste a bunch of steps. I didn't pick any items, did I? Sledgehammer and a lever? No. Four is enough for the magnifying glass. Buy the magnifying glass. Get all the things that you can get. Big money. No whammy. Hey, Mana. You're up early. How are you? How have you been? What have you been up to? Woke up at 4:50. I'm sorry. Select a floor plan to upgrade. Plus 1 extra item if drafted to join to a hallway. Plus 2 extra items if drafted adjoined to a bedroom. That's difficult. Plus 4 extra items, but contains 0 items if drafted adjoined to a red room. Ooh, I don't like that very much. I'm sorry, sleep deprivation does suck. And it can be tough in the summer with the earlier hours and sometimes later evenings. I'm just going to take the extra if drafted adjoined to a hallway. I don't want it to go down to 0 items. Yeah, I don't like that. Hey, Sylphea, welcome back. Because then it's just a dead room. And most bedrooms only have 1 exit that I've seen. So we're unlikely to adjoin it to a bedroom. Not the best upgrade. I turned that, but I don't know what it does. All right, where am I going? I'm going this way. Sophia, what did you get to eat? Something delicious, I hope. Courtyard? I see no reason not to get a courtyard. Gems, digging spots. A yummy wrap. That's much better than a terrible wrap. Ooh, the deposit box key. Maybe we can get the vault. Double coins? 6 coins. You are... Oh, I've got the sledgehammer. So that's a freebie. That's 2 keys. Excellent. Excellent. All right. Secret passage. Secret passage. Choose green. Hope for. Hope for the greenhouse. Worth a shot. Depending on which key, I may have to not listen if you get the vault. The last one we had was 309. This one is 149. Green rooms do not cost to draft. You are more likely to draw unusual and rare rooms while drafting. Whenever you draft another green room, I am tempted to just redraw and hope that we can get the one we're looking for. Aquarium patio terrace. That's going to be a hard no. Green rooms don't cost to draft. Or essentially get 2 gems. And we'll just do terrace. It has digging spots too. Delicious orange. Oh no, terrace didn't have digging spots. Terrace has nothing. Okay. That takes care of that. My god, how many of the vaults are openable? That's a closet. Just buy 2 gems because we're going to go through the chapel. This way we don't lose anything. Morning room is locked, but it's an option. Open 2 and seen about 3 or so other keys as well. Oh my gosh. Haha, sorry, chapel, I'm broke. Can't tithe 0 coins. Alright, what row am I on? Let's go north. The mailroom has our package. I don't know if that's helpful. Alright, let's take the Nook. That'll give us 2 keys, and then I don't feel as bad using a key here, and see if we can also get that to go up and around. I need this one. This is the one I don't have a letter for. The pool. I want the pool because I haven't found the sauna yet. I know. I didn't realize how good bacon and eggs was going to be until I got to the kitchen. That was the first time I'd seen it. I erred. I absolutely should have taken bacon and eggs. Well, there's no going to the right. I've got the car keys? So let's take the garage. And a battery pack. Am I going to need to run back down to the workshop again? My money! Nah, we'll just keep going. I'm afraid I'm going to run out of movement. Okay. Oh, Mana, have you played this too? Do a passageway that gives us all the options? Then I don't have to worry about dead ending as badly. Was lurking in someone else's stream. There's a lot to this game, I'm finding out. If you really enjoy puzzle games, I actually highly recommend not watching somebody stream it and just play it. Because this is a fantastic game, but almost everything somebody does is a spoiler. Take the mailroom and get our stuff. This dead ends no matter what I do. Let's get our stuff. Maybe we'll get something good. Nothing on the counter. Compass and some gems. All right, I'll leave that one for now. The observatory, I'm at 5 stars for the observatory, and it curved to the left, so it was going to dead end on me. Laboratory, the pump room. I need to figure out the pump room. I am missing however this thing works. And I need to figure that out. Ugh. Freaking key card. Guess we're not going that way. Well, that's not good. Funny door alert, yes. Oh, boiler room I don't have yet either. I think this is the first time I've seen the boiler room, but I don't have the laboratory. I've seen it twice and not chosen it. Really? Oh, sauna. It's right there. That's got to be the one I'm missing, right? It's gonna stick me if I pick it now. Had to go bio break, no problem. Choose the boiler room. All right, I'm gonna choose the boiler rooms. Boiler room is also a good choice because I have the wrench and I can lower its rarity. Mana, I was saying that if you intend to play this game, I highly recommend not watching anyone else play it because everything is a spoiler. Alright, let's make you more common. Oh, you have stuff going on. Okay, we got pipes there. You can turn this guy. You go to that system. You go up to that door? What's up with that door? How do we get to that door? I need to lower these stairs? Oh, I need to lower this platform. Oh, that's what that thing is. That lowers this platform. Okay. Increase pressure. You do something in that corner. You actually access the boiler. So I need to turn this so that at the very least I access the boiler. Let's send the water over here. Turn that up. Okay, that lights that up. Hello? Bueller? Do I need to come in from the morning room? Aw, crap. Do I need to walk all the way around? Oh my god. Alright. Well, we're gonna mess around in this room some more anyway. I can't just reach through the bars. It would be extremely odd if they... What the... How does this thing work? Alright, so now I've got boiling water in there. So what happens if I turn it now? Does it still know? That was that gate going back up. No. No, now it's just coming out here. Completed portal in less than an hour and a half. Oh my god. I had to leave the game running. Alright, this just turns it on and off, so turn it back on. So I don't know how having that in that direction helps me at all. Okay, so if I turn it this way, that'll activate the stairs. Okay, it's not stairs. It's another boiler? Then I need to stop when I can see through the panel? Oh, that activated the door. So now the door is open. Okay. No, now it's covered again. What do you do, red box? Okay, that's that platform. What if I turn this back down? Okay, okay. Now I can turn you up. And you steam out this side. So now I can steam into this box. I can't steam into that box. I have to change the direction on this first. That steams into this box. And that lets me go up top. So now we turn this one like this. Turn this back on. Okay, another boiler. And this door is closed. But I can open this. Okay, turn this boiler on. Oh, what's up here? A thing I shouldn't mess with until I know what it does. You're going to that. Okay. So I want to send 3 of you into the boiler. That's 1. Oh. Okay. So now I don't need the elevator. Alright, so that's 2 in the boiler, and that's open now. That's 3 in the boiler? Okay. Now you're going into the ventilation in that direction, which is where the pump room is? Sorta? Or I need to have a connecting room that has a ventilation system. Oh, it has a ventilation system. That's not the right room. Oh, it's on. Okay, you are activated. And you pull from tank 1. All right. Did you accidentally power the room? Sometimes I get lucky. Okay, this is a cucumber moment. Do I need to deplete the reservoir by only 1? If I deplete it by more than 1, is it gonna screw it up? It's not a cucumber question. Oh my god. Because I'm under the impression that I need to lower it by 1 so that I can get down the stairs and get to the boat. If I lower it by more than 1, The boat will go too low. You can't screw it up. Okay. All right, that answers my question. I can put one more in the reserve tank. You might have to get back to the pump room, but you can't screw it up. See, that's the scary answer. That's where I'm thinking I need to lower the reservoir by only 1. Keep the fountain empty, lower the reservoir by 1, and everything else at full? I don't know if having everything else at full matters. I've never even been in the greenhouse. So I think what we do is we pull 3 from the kitchen. There's multiple goals involving the reservoir. Okay. All right, I'm gonna stick with my original plan then. And pull from the kitchen. Oh, kitchen only goes into pump 2. Refill into tank 1. Oh no, this won't activate without me doing anything. Okay, good. All right. And fill that with 3 from the kitchen. And 1 from the reservoir. And then I think that gets us in the boat. I don't have enough to actually do it today. So I think I just leave this like this for now. I have enough to get out there, but then if I've screwed anything up, I can't fix it. So I'm just gonna head north of the boiler room and see if we can't learn anything else today. Security no help? Not really. Observatory. Observatory. Six is nothing? 6 is nothing. So what if I look in here? Do I just see nothing? Oh. All right. Interesting. I could turn them off, but I don't have access to the power. So they would just be locked. The laboratory. The laboratory. I need to turn on the boiler for the laboratory. I don't know the password. I also don't know if that's the right direction. No. No, it doesn't filter through this room. Yeah, I'm running out of steps. I don't know what I can do about it, though. Oh, are you kidding me? Because the observatory doesn't have a duct in it, it doesn't connect. So I can't power this up. Oh, that sucks. All right. Show me greenhouse. Veranda, greater chance of finding items in green rooms. Spreads keys throughout the house. There were a few lockers I didn't check in the locker room. See if there's an experiment that can give you steps. That would be smart. I actually completely forgot about the experiment in this room, which is the whole point of the laboratory. Sometimes I just brain fry. Alright, the next 3 times you open a locked trunk, when you draft a shop, immediately. Gain 3 gold for each red room, none. Gain +1 star, a letter will be delivered to the mail room. Can I get there? Do I have enough steps to get back to the mail room? This seems important. I'm not going to draft shops, I don't think. It's unlikely to come up. I could still get food. We have trunks at the entrance that, again, I'll never make it back to, so I think we just deliver a mail right now. Is it always going to be in the mail room? You've got mail. I can't take the chance that it disappears. I need to run back to the mailroom. And then we'll run back to the locker room again. Not enough steps to do that? Oh well. Simon, my name is Randolph Moore. I'm the lead lab technician at Cinca, and I have worked here at Mount Holly for over a decade. I was thrilled to discover you have found our humble lab and have begun to run some experiments of your own. I tend to keep an eye on the small spikes in radiation levels on the estate, as it's one of the ways I can monitor your progress from the outside. All off-site connections to the terminal network have been disabled during your stay. There's been much speculation among the staff about the progress you've been making in the house, and they were all quite excited when I reported that you've been successfully running experiments. I wanted to write to you and let you know that, even though you may not see us, we are rooting for you. Best of luck on experiments, and if you like, I'll continue sending letters with some helpful tips for you. Randolph. Well, that would have been useful to have gotten more than one. But alas. What are our pictures? The coast, the shore. The sea. Sand. Oh, yeah, you're gonna need to get yourself some letters. Or at least a letter. Cliff. Beach. Sand. Sea. Hill. Dad is the only one who mailed me. Aww. I've been having just an awful time with this particular picture. All right, Mana. Have a good time. I hope your epiphany pays off. I'll catch you later. Yeah, I've used it as 10. It could be a tag, a necklace. What would I do with tag? I appreciate the lurk. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that one. Yeah, I've got this seaside cliff. And this 10-cent necklace slash, what would you call it? A thing that costs. You actually said the word for the seaside cliff. I said a lot of things. Sand, beach. Yeah, this picture has stumped me so much. A bar. You also said the word for the tag. You're killing me here. If it's beach, what letter am I taking away to get whatever this is? I have no idea. If it's cliff, I don't see any way to get there. I feel like I've already used hill once. A beach, a bar, sand, cliff. Bar doesn't help me. Cliff doesn't help me. A 10. Wave, no. I've said the words and I'm still blanking. That's really bad. All right, I'm writing them down. I'm writing down cliff and tag, and I'm gonna think on that one later. What room am I in? I'm in F2. Government name for beaches. I feel like that should help me more than it does. What was that? What do you mean treasure map? What do you mean this looks like the spot? What do you mean time to start digging? Somebody in the mailroom is gonna be pissed when they come in and I've dug up all the tiles. One of the lost coffers of Mount Holly contains 25 coins and 3 gems that I'm absolutely wasting. Oh. Oh, what have I done? I mean, you could call it a shore. But then what letter am I taking away? Am I calling this a whore? A shree? A sore? All right. Can I make it to the kitchen? I can make it to the kitchen. I could make it to the kitchen if this door was open. Can I just power up either of those? So can I just do this to open the door? Okay, good. Then I can get back here. I forgot that this room was going to collect all the keys. Okay. And we have 9 keys. One club sandwich. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bananas. All right, now we've got 31 steps again. Now I have other regrets. Okay. Let's go hit this locker room. Music room keeps this from being a dead end. Oh, the prism key. Okay. Not immediately helpful. All right. So we've got painting and a box. With a crest on it, if that's helpful. This is the holly crest. Could be holly. Could be crest, could be box. Could be crate. Create? Create and crate? I'm writing that down. I don't know if it's right or not, but it sounds really good. Oh, the vault. Yes. Yes, show me the vault. Only we could do something with our unbearable amount of money. That one was a bit of a stretch. Yeah, turn your ears off. All right, 149. 149. Passport? All right, I'm just gonna take a quick screenshot of this one. How many names does she have? An allowance token. Your allowance has been permanently raised by 2. Excellent. Oh. Light. Torch. Flame. Match. could be grain, plant. Straw. Ilex. Bundle. They're tied together. Tied knot. What type of grain? That's... Yeah, I'm trying to get more specific. Wheat. Wheat and heat. Nice. Nice. Good call. All right. Bad news is I have no other rooms I can get to. Good news is I can still get downstairs. I haven't opened any of these. So I'm going to open all these first. Nothing. Gems. Bella. Come here, Bella. You look very uncomfortable. And I don't remember if I opened all these. I think I did. Nope. Where is the rumored room 46? Theorized possible locations. North of the antechamber. Below the foundation. Fish grotto. Secret door and tomb. Doesn't exist. Leading towards this. Bank room? It's a nice fish there. Oh, this is Bella. And I don't know if you can see dude. Dude's below camera level. They usually sleep in here while I play games. Yeah, more money. Open this one too, just in case. Sneakers? Sweet. Now we can run around more. One of these had 2 keys in it. Ooh, key card. Save a couple of keys? I'm gonna save 2 keys just in case. I need them in the basement. Wait, do I have this room? Oh no. I don't have either of those 2 rooms. I haven't been paying attention to the pictures. Now I'm wasting steps again. Plan and plant. Okay. Plain and pain. Okay. I've wasted so many steps. Observatory. I don't have one for the observatory. That is lawn and fan. All right, that was lucky. Where you going, Bella? Don't fall off, kitten. Now we need the ones on this side. There's no pictures in the pump room. And the mail room was the clip in the tag that I haven't figured out. Where's the workshop? I put a workshop down right there. And I have to go through there to even get outside. My money! Alright. Keycard does not go with any of this stuff. Nor do the running shoes. Nor the magnifying glass. Battery pack wants to go with things. The broken lever wants to make the power hammer, which we had before. Electromagnet that automatically grabs stuff in the room. Yeah, we can't make anything new. What do you have for the letters? I have, starting at the top, it's I something we ends in T. Small something TES. Sorry. IGHT. If we something right dates. Crack 8 safes. I need to get the top left room still. So I'm missing a few things there. I'm buying out the commissary. Look at all the keys. And some lockpicks. If I'm gonna go down in the basement, I don't have time to run back to the workshop. So the workshop will have to wait. I don't know if I can mix the lockpicks with something. Alright, time to see if I screwed this up. Oh, the boat looks good. Oh, there's stairs on the other side. Don't fall, Simon. I don't know if you can swim. I noticed the letters because of the commissary. The commissary had 2 pictures that said with and without. All right, this is going to have to go lower, I see. But I'm going to have to be able to get there from this side. Oh, this remembers that I moved that. Okay, good. Okay. I don't know what to do with the clock room. Oh, I've got multiple directions to go. Well, that answers that question. Oh. Specific spots in here do take away steps. If I could have cracked through this with the power hammer, I'm going to be extremely unhappy with myself. It just gets me there. When you get there... If you think you can, you probably can. That's what I'm afraid of. Okay, we need to get to that one. Let's go turn this again. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add the mechanarium to your drafting pool? The mechanarium has one door for each gear room in your house. Sure. Oh no. This is the rest of the map. So we came in here. I've been in the torch chamber. The catacombs is shut? Does the tomb come down here? Concealed entrance. This is blocked. 9 is the north lever. Oh no. Like 9 is the north lever that opens up the antechamber? And there's something under the reservoir. Okay, so now I want to get there. That's a dead end. I need to go there. There. And I already moved the cart so we can get around. Wonder if I should run over and check. Whether or not I can get in the room on the other side of this cart. I don't think I could before. This is a lot of turning. I hope there's a shortcut at the end of this. The underpass. Thank goodness that wasn't locked. The inner sanctum underground. So yes, that's going to open the north antechamber. Which seems like a very likely candidate for the 46th room. Obviously, I can't get there today. And there's 8 doors down here, and I have 5 keys. Oh, these are fake doors? These are fake doors. So I need to get into the antechamber and then also have flipped this switch. Don't close it. Okay. Well, we know where it is, and we know how to get to it. I almost missed this. What are you? How do I get you open? Boiler room? Man, the music just starts jamming. It's like it knows you discovered something really cool, and so it starts playing really good music. I can't open this. Take the boat back. So if we can get to the other side, then it would make sense to lower the reservoir all the way down. But for now, we need to leave it where it is. Imagine if the boat ride was paid. Hello, welcome to the Reservoir Styx. That'll be 1 soul. Yeah, this does not open from this side. I need to find another way to get down here. Yeah, I took a screenshot of the map. There was an entrance in the catacombs, which makes me think if we do the tomb, that would be a way down, but I don't, it's not a permanent way down. Come on, sneakers. Well, you got me back here. Can I do anything with the lockpicks? No. Yeah, it did show a few entrances. One of them just said concealed entrance. Weaker brick walls. Oh no! Push yourself to the very edge of exhaustion. Welcome back, Sophia. All right. Mount Holly Corporate Manor. We learned a lot of stuff. But I do not have time to do another one. In fact, that one ran a little longer than I thought it was going to. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that run. We figured a lot of stuff out. Alright, let's call it for the night. Let's get you guys out of here. Let me see who's streaming. Nico's playing some Clair Obscur. Wanted to see that. Sal's playing some more Timberborn. Them Demo is playing some Elden Ring. Alright. Pyro's playing some Magic the Gathering. Ooh. I have not watched Magic the Gathering in a long time. I've got a couple of boxes of Magic the Gathering cards that have not been used in a very long time. Am I dropping frames? No. It's just my computer. Thanks for stopping in, Lightspeed. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Pyro, where are you? It really wants me to raid somebody playing Blueprints. But we're gonna raid somebody we know tonight. Yeah, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Sophia, I hope your work goes well. I'm out of here. I'm off tomorrow. And then I'll be back the next day for our usual time. And we're going to play some more of this. I wrote down a couple of the pictures that I'm going to try and think through and see if I can't figure them out. It's just really confusing sometimes. And I need to play with these cats. They've been sleeping on my lap for the last few hours. I know they're ready to play. So thanks everybody for being here. Hope you had fun. Have a good day, have a good night, have a good evening. Take care of yourselves, be kind to one another, and I'll see you all again next time. Bye for now.